It is often said that we are anti-Indian, anti-Jewish, we are anti-American. Nothing can be further from truth. We are against the political ideology and doctrines of those states. Speaking against the newborn evangelical Christian Zionist foreign policy is not anti-Americanism. Speaking against the Zionist policies of the Israeli state is not speaking against the Jewish people. There are so many Jewish people who are against the Israeli state themselves. We have taken up the causes of the Dalits and the Shudras and the scheduled castes and the Sikhs and the Tamils and the Naxalites. We are not against the Indian people. We are against the Zionist policies of the Brahman elite. Democracy in the modern world today is the most radical political philosophy, most violent. You would be surprised. But the fact of the matter is that since Second World War, post Second World War, the democratic countries have killed over 100 million people in various wars, fought globally all over the world. The winless wars, the pharmaceutical mafia, the drug mafia, the way they control the food supply, the way they're subsidizing the food crops and creating the genetically modified crops and destroying the civilization, agriculture and food chains of the poorer countries in Africa and rest of the world. The way they're controlling the retroviral drugs and letting millions die through AIDS. We are talking about the examples shown by the so-called democratic states today. Let's go back into history and see when Islam was a political force, how did they behave? In Andalusia, in Spain, Islam ruled for 800 years. The most tolerant, most brilliant, most innovative, progressive, dynamic, scientific civilization humanity has ever seen for 800 years in Spain. In the modern age, as we have said, people have stopped reading. People have started watching. They're watching more television. And that is where if the mind control game goes on. Because that's where the perception management, that's where the images, that's where the shuffling of signs and symbols and images actually start to program your collective psyche. That's where you're made to believe that Muslims are extremists. That's where you're made to believe that Muslims have no contribution to science and technology and humanity. This is where you're made to believe that if a Muslim political thought process comes, it would only mean cutting hands and beating people with sticks. But no reference is made to the most glorious and brilliant civilizations which showed the light to humanity for hundreds of years. To say that Islamic civilization is the best as for a Muslim, for me, yes, it would be a statement to make. But addressing to non-Muslims, I would tell them, invite them to come and do a comparative analysis. Open your mind, study. See how the civilization was. Let's not close your minds. Because what is happening is that even for the Western world, for non-Muslim world, a massive gross injustice is being done to them because they are not being given the option to compare. Even if the Jews come with such a system, I'll be more than happy to accept it. If Hindus come with such a system, I'll be more than happy to accept it. We are needed. These lone voices are required. We are never too many. At least it proves one point, that we are hitting them where it hurts most. And we love our job.